So what is up, guys? Today we are tackling a pure Maelstrom build. So this is two Aqua Force builds back to back. We're just getting the week with this, and then next week we're starting up duos and Dimensional Police, and obviously the third week will be Pale Moon and hopefully Mega Colony. So we'll get around to those for sure. But I wanted to tackle a pure build because, like everyone said, most of the people did play the pure, but we're going to see how it plays out here in this situation and in this video today. So obviously when you're playing a pure build, you don't really have to worry too much about your self pinging, because you don't have to worry about hitting limit break because you run self pingers, is what I meant to say. So with that being said, let's give this a shot, because I mean, last video was just, play testing break ride. I think it was nice just to do a video on that, because we always like to test all options of a card. Obviously, we like to show you everything that we can in these videos so you can get a better outcome of the situation, so you can enjoy these videos more and a better understanding of cards. So in this deck, yes, I made reverse again, the heal, because he needs to be the heal, because we can just search him out, and then you're technically having all the heals in the world. Alrighty, so I got a lot of the self pings. I mean, I got two self pings, so I have a chance to draw a card. My only issue is, since this is an Aqua mirror match, this can lead to a couple things, aka Glory coming out, and aka you can be getting cucked. But the good thing is, the best thing about the Aqua mirror match is having the Marios, because the Marios really help you sink away from Glory's effects since you're searching for G3s. So that's always like a good positive. Definitely needed that for card control, actually. Thank you very much. Wow, I taught that Glory too. Alrighty. So we're possibly going to be killing his Mario here. Never mind, he didn't give me enough damage. Oh, you little turd. Oh, I hate this guy. He did not give me enough damage. I thought he gave me enough. Ooh, I hate that man. He got me good. Now, let me see here. I don't want to waste Glory because, again, Glory can come in handy. But like I said, Mario makes some interesting plays. That's why I could go search out another G3 if I really need to. Trying to think about it. I don't like to waste my Basil yet. But I do want to somehow get like a solid push, which we'll do with this. We'll just use our Glory here. Like I said, we're going to use Mario to kind of go search for PGs. You got a nice defensive trigger. Yeah, I'm really thinking about these plays more. I'm really trying not to die. I'm actually trying not to die so easily. It just depends on where I'm at in the match. But like I said, Mario saves lives because A, this card can help you look for another G3 so you don't die from Glory. But it looks like he's going reverse mail, so he's going for more of the crit pressure now. So we'll see how this goes on his turn. He's got the Basil. Does he have the self pinger? I don't see a self ping. Let's see. He must have a self ping. There it is. Okay, so he's going fast crit push here. And he's apparently playing stands, which is interesting. It's very interesting. So he gave himself a booster, so I'm definitely getting pushed here, for sure. Then I'm just going to snipe his Basil so he can't use his Basil anymore. And just go about our plays. Should I have kept Glory just to keep knocking out some G3s? I could, but like I said, Mario is too good in this type of situation where you get to search out G3s. So in the mirror match, you have better odds. So yeah, he's pushing me to 4. This is likely to happen. I'll take it. Then he kills. There you go. Nice 11k. Let him do his thing. The good thing about Basil and everything is there's a lot of stuff I can do. But if he hits me with this crit, that's fine. Oh, wait, I just realized he's going to kill my Mario. Totally forgot I could have killed his Mario, but he didn't give me enough damage to do anything really important. So he's going to kill my Mario, so I don't have anything for the Glory play. So that's smart on his part. Yeah, that was actually pretty good on his debauchery here. Well, that was a lot of self pingers. Luckily, all those things are AKs. So we can actually make this play a reality. We'll use up our basil so we can actually push. Swing. And this will help us out. Obviously, he rides a glory. I lose. But that was meant to happen no matter what I did. Sniping his basil's definitely priority here. He had a little bit of odds on me on that match. A heel check would be grand. There we go. Let's get out of that kill count. Bam. Gets a draw trigger. That's great. Oh my god, I have 3 PGs and it's not even going to matter. Yeah, at this point of the match, it really doesn't matter what I do. I was kind of cucked from the get-go. Because if he rides Glory, it's game. Didn't really have enough G3 support. Oh, Naval Gazer. Okay. Honestly, I was more worried about Glory. I'll take a Naval Gazer to the face. I don't mind. Don't know why you would switch out blue. Oh, because he didn't have any multi-attack, so he wouldn't be able to do blue anymore. Killing the basil is very important in a lot of these mirror matches as well. If you kill their multi-attacker, you kill everything they hold dear, which is good. Alright, he's really going for that attack prep right now. We'll see how that goes. Gets a draw trigger. That's a good draw. Let's see. He has to give it to somebody. Anybody. And he healed. Shit. Oh my god, I always go through these matches where they heal perfectly. Looks like Dark Revan's the better heal. Oh boy. I'm really upset that I did not hold on to that glory just in case. Eey. Hopefully I get a draw trigger. Draw trigger helps me win this match, actually. If I can get the draw trigger, I can win. Draw triggers save lives. And I lose. Yeah, I lost this one because I needed a draw trigger. Or the fact that he healed got him out of the case closed section. Oh man, tough call. Well, actually, it's not too much of a tough call because, like I said, we'll do it the other way around, you know? Since he only has, like, 1 intercept, that's okay. Attack him with the title. This helps us keep 2 intercepts, which is what we were going for. And this will help us pull off blue. Sadly, I had to waste a PG there because I'm not hitting draw triggers. And again, no draw trigger. There's the draw trigger into another freaking draw trigger. Yeah, okay, I saw that coming. And I draw my heal check that would have saved me from the game and not died. But I had to play 2 intercepts. But drawing a G3 still helps. That's another important factor. What do I want to kill? I guess we can kill the 11k. So Naval actually has to hit to restand. So hopefully if he rides his glory, we're good. If not, then that's fine too. I'm trying to look out for certain cards anyways. Ooh, that was a close one. The fact that he did... Good thing I killed that 11k, because he technically could have went for what was called, you know... Oh boy. So he has to hit on this turn. And he healed again. So that's all of his heal checks. And he got a draw trigger. Freaking yikes. Well, I lose if this attack doesn't go through, period. I just legit redrew glory just to try to end this match, you know? Oh boy. Swing. I mean, if he has the G3, he has the G3. There's nothing I could have done about that. The fact that I had to really go look for that glory really... like cucked me. So let's just hope this works. He had like all the options. It's freaking amazing. He had everything. I couldn't freaking swing for game. And when I drew my heel check, that's what really cucked me. Oy vey, dude. Shit. I hate that. I really hate the fact that I lost that. Oh my god. He had all of his G3s in his hand. Nothing I could have done. And I had to waste my PG just to swing. Yep. He healed really nicely every freaking turn. I could not do anything, and that's what really sucked. Oh, he's out of trigger, so if I heal, I win, I think. Oh my god, I just got a 6 damage heal. Don't tell me he can kill me. I'll be so upset if that actually could kill. I think it only goes up to 3,000. Okay, good. Won by a 6 damage heal. Jesus Christ. After all that pain and suffering you put me through. Final turn. It's like amazing. It really is amazing. Are you kidding me? This thing is doing the thing again? I was having a really good game. It's doing the thing again. My god, it's not supposed to do that. Crap. Oh, I gotta restart this one when I get a chance. So I just did a quick drive check of nothing, and then we hit another glory. Wow, the fact that I got that heal was really nice. It's really, really nice. Sorry about that, guys. We actually had to restart it because the frames were dropping. I'm not trying to get the frame drops again. We've been over this. So we restarted it, see if it breaks again. If it does, then we're going to do it again because that match was too good to kind of let go for now. So we're going to be playing out this from there on. Here we go, second match, round 2. And we are fighting Pale Moon. Alrighty. Noted that. And I'm going turn 2, so I have options. Hopefully I have options, because if I don't have options, I might be dead. It's not going to be good. No, it is not. Up, Zelma's prepped. I lose. It only takes one Zelma to win you the game, plus one Merencia and Anna. Well, all of them are prepped now. GG's. Oh, man, he really decked it in. Oh, I drew my heal anyways. Had to lose a self-pinger. Yeah, this match is going great. This is exactly what I wanted for Christmas. Oh yeah, 6k base. Yeah, that's not so good against the Merencia combo. I wouldn't recommend it. Gets a draw trigger. It's pretty solid. GG's, boys. This match will be over in just a matter of seconds. If that's Merencia, then it's game over. Game over. Yay, death. Irina. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's really not that hard to hurt me. Or this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Let's go with that option. Let's go with that option. Okay. I didn't need a trigger sack, but that's okay. I'm glad I didn't hit a trigger sack. I have plenty of basil, so this is okay. We gotta let this one kind of bypass, though. So we can actually get like an attack in. Swing. There we go. Does he have liquor already in the soul? No, not yet. So we're good there. Swing, and we heal. That's, I guess, okay. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. We have to wait and see. Oh my god, just don't give me blue. How about don't give me blue? I'm not looking for blue. I don't want blue. Blue's an a-hole anyways. I don't even want him. Oh, we're not fighting a good Pale Moon user. We're fighting a budget Pale Moon user. Yikes. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just playing cards. He's just throwing cards out there. What's he doing? Does he think this is the way? Is that what I did there? Is this the way? That's the way it is. Now, could I do some damage? Of course I could, if I really feel like it. So battle, swing. I mean, what more can I ask for in this match besides easy swings? Basil says swap. Title says swing. He gets a triggy. Just kidding. Alright, let's swing. That's one draw trigger into another heal trigger. And that's another draw trigger into another draw trigger. Yeah, this game is nice. Having a great time that I knocked out that freaking PG. Yay. What was this game? This game is like... Did you... I guess he just drew that from the draw trigger. Okay. Now he's going to soul charge a card. And then he's going to call... Well, he has his Morencia. I just don't think he knows what he's like doing half the time. I mean, you have the Zelma plays, and you're not really taking advantage of those. You really should take advantage of those plays. It's very important that you take advantage of those plays always. All right, he's gonna add more cards into the soul. Okay, cool. All right, there you go. Congrats. One part is done. Calls in Zelma. Zelma calls in another unit. Still confused on what this man may be thinking. He's bringing out another Morencia. He's going to Morencia again. Okay. I mean, does he have another Zelma? He does have another Zelma if he needs it. Alrighty, that's fine. But he calls another Morencia, not thinking about the play at all. He wasn't thinking. Unless he's going to do it the Morencia way and just push to 5. Alright, so now he's... I don't know if he's I think he did this all wrong. Because he's doing the same amount of damage. He's just keeping an intercept. I really feel like he didn't do anything. And that's the end of that. And he healed. Son of a bitch. Okay, I lose. Sometimes those heals do make a difference. Yep, draw trigger. Yep, that's game. Glory would be great. That's a lot of AKs that I cannot use in this type of situation. But this is why we have Wheel Assault. So we use that. The reason for Wheel Assaults is always justified. And we don't need to give him CB to do anything else, you know? Giving him CB would not be a good idea there, sir. So we're going to battle. We're going to swing with our Diamantes first, right? And then we're going to boost with Wheel Assault. Then Wheel Assault's going to exchange these guys like we did a Basil play. But in this case scenario, we make sure we don't give him any break line, we don't give him any CB, and we're limiting him on his plays. So then we swing with this crit. Get a draw trigger into a title, which can be very beneficial. And we drew a PG, which is hella nice right now. Very hella nice. And then we just kill that. Kill all his plays. Pretty much what just happened is we bought ourselves some time, which is what we were looking for. He must have another PG or something. So again, I have 2 PGs, but again, we will be limiting his plays, like I said before, and I'll say it again. We will limit the plays that this man brings, and we're going to do the same thing that we did before. We're going to lock this. We're going to use our Wheel Assault to keep him posted, so that's good. Battle, swing. That's 2. That's 3. Well, this is 3. And now we swing with another crit. Pew! Well, we hold on to a PG. Well, we're not drawing that PG for sure. But I still have another PG that's still in the wake of it all. There we go. We knocked down that. So now he has to play more cards. See how we kept his CB kind of limited? We didn't let him gain anything. That was a positive sign of stuff. It really was. So we lose these PGs, which is fine. Oh, it's doing the lag thing again. We just got through this. So he had a heal check there. And now we're going to make sure he can't heal. Yep, we win. Once the thing comes back, we win. Give it a sec. I'm going to show you that we won. Because he hit the give up button right on time. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this, man. My thing is getting out of whack here. But give it a sec. It's happening. There you go. I win. Now it's trying to pick back up the pace. All right, we're going to restart this again. I hate doing this right at the combine things because of a stupid frame drop, but we have no choice, so we don't have it again. So let's get to the next match later. I'll start this up again after a couple minutes. All right, what up, guys? Let's try to get through this last match without some lag. That'd be great, so we can call this a video. We did win 2 rounds. Obviously, that Pale Moon round was just very interesting, to say the least. Crazy. But, you know, we're going to make it work. All right, so now we're fighting DP, which means we need the good stuff. 2 PGs, we are set for the match. And I run the old school PG just to finish out my nice SP layout of all my PGs. I wanted all 4 SP PGs in my Aqua Force deck, and look and behold, I got them all. Problem though. Okay, so here's where a problem can happen. My first problem is not having a different G2. I need a different G2 and I need Basil. So I need a lot of cards. I really do. And we have to go look for those cards actually very soon. Very soon we have to. Very important. And as you can see in that Pale Moon match, if we limit the CB on the Pale Moon players, they can't get their crap back so easily. But lo and behold, my hand just became beautiful. We now have the essentials, and this is great news. This is wunderbar news. I like it, because now we have Basil, and we have a self-pinger. Now it just depends on... I need a booster, actually, if I really want to make this play a reality with a Blue Storm. So that's like one of the positive things why people did like pure mail, because you can just go into the effect if you have the PGs. So that was always a good thing. Oh my god, it did it again. Let's just finish this. This is... Please don't be like this next week, computer. Please, for the love of God. Thank you. Don't do this next week. This dude just play a PG. Is he high? What the hell is he doing? Well, I will say this is one of the most interesting deck profiles I have ever shot of people doing... I feel like I'm going to have to come up with a good name for this profile if you're watching this one. This is, interesting. Very interesting. He sacked his PG, and I don't know why. I am very confused right now. Like, he just wanted to use the Dielanders or something. I don't even know. But he is pushing pretty heavy right now. I'm not going to blame him on this play. Oh boy. This is gonna hurt. Oh boy. Wow, no trigger, really? So remember when I said I had to worry about everything else? Yeah, that's not looking like the case. And he gets a freaking draw trigger. That so waste of PG, does it? He's making some interesting play choices. Thank you for the heal. We'll take those. And I had a heal sack. That is a huge freaking rip on that guy's play. I would also feel like crap. Ooh, I have glory. That's some good stuff, actually. That is very, very good stuff. He does have another one of those. I could actually wait a turn here, because I don't really have to waste cards yet. But I'd rather wait a turn before I like play my hand. Since he can't get a CB and get an extra crit, I'll be good to go here. So he has another G3 in his hand. Oh shit. Well, this is why we have this. Backup plans, guys. Backup plans. I like to call them backup plans. So now we play the game of let me hit you. Yeah, he's really going for it on this one. And that's why I won one old school PG, so I don't get pushed as far as you think. So one old school PG can save you in a match and you wouldn't even know it. And that is the beauty of the Aqua Force. Okay, now we got a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. We can put this over here, we can put this over here, and we can put this over here. And since that intercept is whack, we can actually smack it with ease. So battle, swing. Let's go for this hitbox. Nice. Swing. At best, we were going to maximize that much damage output. Ooh, we have a chance to return a heal check. That'd be very plussy right now. That would plus a lot. Ooh, I lost the heal check. Rip. And I got a draw trigger. Rip. We'll take what we can get here. Well, he tried to heal. The game was really trying to favor him there. There's nothing there. I draw a filter, which is nice. I actually run a filter in this deck for a good reason, since Mario could technically get you more G3 falters that you can pitch and discard, it always usually helps. Yeah, I just fought so many awkward deck today. So many awkwards. But if that's how he wants to go about his turn, I am smacking him with a glory effect. First show. First show, smacking him with glory. Let's get a draw trigger. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. And we draw sacked our way to victory. Couple things we could do here. Now we have another PG. So this game just kind of went to me. I could just go glory, play my intercept game accordingly, and pretty much just go for the game. Do I want to do that? I mean, listen, drawing cards is drawing cards. Honestly, I think I'd rather do the draw thingy. You know what's so funny? I'd rather do the draw thing since he only has one intercept. That means I can definitely do this effect with ease. This is the beauty of having title again. You know, title kind of helps. Haha! That's what I wanted you to believe. I actually kind of did want to try to filter, but then again, I'm like, you know, I'm just going to save glory just in case. But let Reverse do his thing, since this is supposed to be kind of his alternate video. Bam. First check. So if I filtered, I would have just gotten that, you know. He hits a sand trigger, so we know he has nothing. Yeah, he wasn't going to win that. I had cross right base. Dayusha's a 10k base. There was no way the man was going to win that. So again, another 3 rounds of victory. Even though those matches were weird as hell, it just kind of shows you the basic layout of the deck depending on RNG. Most of these profiles are usually dependent on RNG to kind of show you guys like where the deck can go if the RNG is crappy and what you can do with it. So with this profile, it's a little bit more blue. It's a little bit of a bluey without the break ride. And yes, it can be a little bit more efficient with the self-pinger since you can just draw a card and pitch a card. With you can do a draw card, pitch a card when you run the filter. The filter is always a little helpful in these types of situations. Avoiding death was actually good in that Dayusha match. The fact that we did have a PG, that was a good sign. The man wasted a PG. He actually would have kept it, but he'd rather do a superior ride and try to crit me, and then I double healed. So yeah, I kind of understand that. Always good to run one of these because if you can trick them into thinking, oh, he runs that PG, or is he running 2 copies of it? It's always a good like bait. Definitely run the 12K still. The 8Ks, I don't want to run too many. I'd rather run 6 self-pingers. The 8Ks can be backlash if you don't have boosters. Sometimes you don't draw boosters. Sometimes you draw too many G2s and not enough boost support. So you have to look out for those types of situations. And that's what I did here. So in this scenario, we run 3 Diamantes and 2 Glories because if we pull off a Mario play, Mario fetches a Glory. Guess what? Now you have the Glory, and then you have another Glory as a trigger still in the deck. So in many ways, you can go about the glory route, but definitely having Diamantes increases your odds of going for these power plays that you're looking for, and that's a good thing. That's what we're looking for in most of these plays in general. Wheel Assault, as you can tell, just does a lot of work. I mean, this card definitely brings the fire, definitely gets you where you need to be. With the amount of times you can switch, if you don't have Basil or Diamantes or any of the above, you have this to switch the cards back and forth, switch them back to normal, and then technically you just go for the blue play. That's how you kind of get your draws in. So that's actually a positive sign. I like it. So all in all, if I had to choose between the two bills, I mean, listen, I enjoyed the break ride, but seeing how this ratio now, how this ratioed itself out back to like a normal state, this is really good. This deck is actually a little bit more efficient because you can play it to the extent that you can deny more CB if they wasted all of it. They're all of their 4 CB. You're at 5th damage, and you're micromanaging your 5th damage. Like we did in that match, we were legit at 5th damage. We just kept getting intercepts, and we kept doing Wheel Assault. Wheel Assault was really showing you how to play that game, and that was a really good thing to show you guys. Honestly, Wheel Assault will last for a while if it comes to fork battles. He just really helps. And Tidal, believe it or not, if it's only one intercept, he also helps, so you can keep your Basil in play, smack with a Tidal, and go for those beautiful, beautiful end games. I like it. So yeah, definitely the pure build is definitely a little bit more of the stronger version of the Aqua Force. Just sniping a unit and drawing a card is always a plussing, especially with Verse going critical. Again, minus PGs. Also limit your opponent's CB. With this is good enough. And because he hits cross-ride numbers, he goes up to 21k, period. So that's good. So without further ado, guys, that's all we have for you today. I'll see you guys next week for more deck profiles. Obviously, the frames are going to keep dropping, so just keep hearing my voice. This is it. Y'all be good. Y'all stay safe. And I'll see you all another time. Peace out.